Hello, everybody. Welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber, and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are all doing very well today, or tonight, or whenever it is that you are tuning into this. We have a very interesting reading today. I was called to do this reading. I have two decks set up. We're going to do some information on two different topics. But before we do that, if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link to that will be listed down in the description box below. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the information on how to do that, along with my email, will also be listed in the description box below. But also, before we jump into this, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you want to do that in order to see all of the new videos that I post. And if this video does resonate with you, don't forget to like. You feel free to comment below if you want as well. I do, what's the word I'm looking for? Read them? I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I do read them. I respond when I can. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into this, shall we? So we're going to start off with the Dia de los Muertos tarot deck. That's actually not what it's called. That's just what I call it. What is it called? I just went blank. Anyway, the Santa Muerte. It's called the Santa Muerte tarot deck. But I obviously call it my Dia de los Muertos. But yeah, we're gonna start off with this deck. I want to get a look at the energies around you. So when I was shuffling, I was thinking the energies in your vicinity and what you need to know about the energies in your vicinity. But before we jump into that, I did get a song as I was sitting down to get into the energies before I started filming. Halfway there. I can't think of who sings it off the top of my head, but it's like, oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. That's what it's called. My ear's ringing. I don't know who sings it, but that's the song that I'm getting. Also, I've been having the song, okay, I'm being told not to say that one. So apparently that's not a message for you at this moment. So, okay, Living on a Prayer, that's your song. So I did pre-shuffle, but I want to shuffle a couple of times while we are in the reading. If you are watching this at the time of upload, we do have a full moon in Capricorn coming up on July 3rd. Currently, right now, I know that Neptune is either in retrograde or is going retrograde. So that combined with the full moon in Capricorn, which is opposed the sun in Cancer currently. Emotions could be at play. Could be at play for some. I've definitely been feeling the energies of the full moon. I didn't even realize that the full moon was coming up, but once I found out, I was like, oh, okay, that explains a lot. I'm one of those people who feel the energies of the moon very strongly, especially the full moon, and it's usually before it happens, so it's fun. Okay, we're not going to do a spread, we're just going to get story format, so let's get some information on the energies in their vicinity. What is it that they need to know? All right. Oh, we've got Two of Cups and we've got the Sun. Okay, nice. So Leo could be applicable, or water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this could be talking about a connection of some sort, whether this is a romantic connection or a different type of a connection. It's going to be different for everybody. It does feel like it's a soulmate connection. Soulmates don't necessarily always have to be romantic. They can be friends, family, children. Those are all soulmates. This does feel romantic to me just because this card is so, I mean, can you see that? It's just so sweet. Like, he's like pouring his skull water into her skull cup, I guess is what it is, and she's like reaching into his chest, like holding his heart. It's just so sweet. I love that. Okay, so what about this? Let's put these here. So what about these? The Wheel of Fortune and Justice. Okay. So Libra energy coming up here, and then we have fixed energy with the Wheel of Fortune, which is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Interesting. For some of you, it feels like this could be a new cycle in love, like a new, either with a new person, or it's like with like somebody that you already know, that you have a soul connection with, whether or not you're like actually in a connection right now or not. It feels like a new cycle. It's like karmic justice, like good karma for something that you've done, which, you know, would actually make sense with especially if you're watching this at the time of upload. This is a timeless video, so whenever you happen to come across it's when you were meant to hear the messages. But if you are watching this at the time of upload, the full moon in Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the planet of karma. So karma coming up at this time would be, it would make sense. It's like a gift, like a karmic gift is what I'm feeling. That's nice. So it could be this connection. Maybe you have had not so pleasant connections in the past, and now a pleasant connection is coming in, or it's a like a positive turn in a already established connection. And when I say already established, I mean it's just like who you know. Like it doesn't necessarily, like I said, you don't have to necessarily be in a connection with this person. You know, like maybe you're talking, or maybe for some of you it could be a past person. It depends on your situation. But let's get some more cards. I'm gonna have to pause and blow my nose because apparently my nose is decided to start running. We have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so you could be an earth sign or dealing with earth energy. And we have the Six of Cups showing up, so it could definitely be somebody from your past. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and then the Six of Cups. So somebody could be coming in with communication. They could be coming in wanting a new start. I'm seeing the letter A. The skeleton, I guess, the justice skeleton, there's the letter A. That's interesting. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to pause it and blow my nose. 1 second. Okay, thank you. That's always fun. Still getting over being sick. So anyway, thank you for bearing with me. I'm also seeing a key on the skeleton is wearing a key. And there's butterflies. So this is definitely like a transformation. I just want to see if there's any other letters. There's an A here too. So the letter A could be applicable. It could be an initial, either for you or for the other person. One of you could have like double letters, either in your name or in your initials, or like maybe both of you have A as one of your initials or names, which I guess would be part of the initials. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, we have, so like I said, you could be, I feel like taking these. Let's take those. So the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. So like I said, this could be somebody from your past. They could be an earth sign. And they could be coming in with communication or thinking about communication with you. You could be thinking about communication with them as well. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this could be a reconciliation. There could be celebrations too, for some of you. Okay, anything else? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. That's nice. So it's about balance, and it's interesting because then we also have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So there is like a balancing going on here. For some of you, this could be like somebody that you have separated from in one way or another. This could be a no contact situation for some of you. Not for everybody, but I am feeling that it's like a healing has taken place. Probably for both of you, but at least for you. And it's like this positive karma, you know, because there's really technically no such thing as good or bad. It's just our mindset and how we perceive something. But this is a blessing that's coming in, and it feels like it's this communication, this reconciliation, this connection. It's probably a very strong soul connection. You two probably have a very strong soul connection. There's it most likely probably like soul contracts here. It's nice. It's really nice. Soulmate connections can be really nice. You know, I know everybody like hypes up the twin flame, but twin flame connections are hard. They are difficult. I want to say they suck, but I don't want to offend people, but like soulmate connections are lessons, but they tend to be like easier. Not easier, that's not the right way to say it. It's just like more less, it's like less harsh of lessons. Everybody teaches you lessons, whether or not you resonate with soulmates or divine partners or whatever it is that you resonate with. This feels like it's nice. I kind of feel like you guys, like at least one of you may have been calling the other person in, like whether maybe not specifically like this person, but like maybe like just calling in like soulmate energy, like trying to like calling in your person, you know what I mean? Like manifestations, or even just like writing it down, like writing down like a list of like the qualities that you're looking for in another person. Like that in itself is like it's a form of manifestation. We have Strength on the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles, so Leo, and then the Two of Pentacles. This is such a like sweet Two of Pentacles too. So again, I just really feel like there's a soul connection here. Fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot strong Leo, earth energy, water energy, fixed energy, Libra. Those are the signs that I'm getting. Okay, so that's nice. Let's put these aside, and then we're going to grab this deck, the Delos Tarot, and we're going to take a look at what is coming in. So I'm looking for new, but it doesn't have to be necessarily like brand new. But like what is What's coming in? What's the new energy that's coming in for the collective at this time? What is the new energy that is coming in for the collective? I did pre-shuffle. I always pre-shuffle. Temperance again. And the Seven of Cups again. Okay, that was a horrible shuffle. We're going to redo that one. So some of you could be single right now and exploring opportunities. Some of you could be having like choices. There could be choices. Cancer, chariot on the bottom of the deck, Cancer energy could be applicable. Okay, again, no layout, story format. So what's coming in for the collective? That was quick. Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so water energy, star on the bottom of this. Okay, we're just going to set this down for a second. I'm going to set this down like this. So I'm going to get distracted. So Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Magician. So water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, and then the Magician is Aquarius. So it does feel like something that it's possible it's something that you aren't seeing. There's something coming in that you don't see, or you're not really considering it as a possibility, or you weren't. This could be past energy. The Four of Cups could be past energy. Could be something that you had ignored, or somebody that you had ignored. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, very slow moving, like the slowest moving of all of the knights. Knights are messages, communication. So it could be really slow moving communication coming in. For some of you, this could have to do with money or a job. We're going to get clarification on these to see. The Magician here is you're manifesting something. I'm noticing like all the stars around the Magician. So, oh, and it says as above, so below on the table. As above, so below. Yeah, that's manifestation right there. I'm feeling the energy of the Star card along with the Magician here. It's like you're manifesting your wishes. For some of you, you could have some sort of a job where you're like in the public eye in some way. You could have a following of some sorts. Some of you could be born in January or on the 1st of the month, or be the firstborn child in your family, which is, I know, a weird message, but that's just what I was getting with the number 1. We also have 4 and 1, so 41 and 14 could be applicable, and then 4 and 1 is 5. 5 is representative of change, so there's change coming in. Oh wow. Okay, so I was feeling the energy of the star with the Magician, and the bottom of the deck is the star. So yeah. And then we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like, and then, wow. Okay. Well, let's take these two. And then let's set this aside for a second. We might pick that back up. So there's a lot of information here. It feels like there's a few different energies that I'm picking up on here. So for some of you, it feels like this was like the new energy that's coming in is, it could be somebody that you had rejected in your past, or it's somebody that rejected you. It's also possible that it's somebody that you had a past connection with, probably a romantic connection. It could have been somebody that you knew in your childhood. That doesn't have to be the case though. It's very sweet. It's a really sweet connection. It was a really sweet connection. Like, I feel like it was like there was mutual feelings, and it was just like really like, I don't know how to explain it, like that first love feeling, you know, like just really sweet, romantic. But it feels like for whatever reason an offer was made and it was either ignored or it was rejected. It could have been because somebody had options and they weren't sure which one to take. For others of you, it's that they were still looking at, some of you, it's like they were looking at things in the past. Their attention was diverted, or your attention was diverted. Could have been a third party situation. It's like, I feel like they didn't notice, to be honest. I feel like they just didn't see it. Maybe if they did see it, they just didn't see it for what it was, you know? We have the Chariot, the Empress, and the Sun. So the Sun has come up in both of these readings. So that's really, really positive energy. The Sun is always a very massively positive card. And we have the Sun and the Star here. And what are stars but suns at nighttime? So that's a lot of really nice positive energy coming in here. So if this is talking about, which I feel like for a lot of you it is talking about, a new connection, most likely a romantic connection. That doesn't have to be the case, but for a lot of you, I'm really strongly feeling that. Just because I'm getting just such this like sweet romantic feeling from the Six of Cups card here. But as I said, like, soulmates don't always have to be romantic. It feels like it's slow moving, or has been slow moving. It's also possible that the communication just might be really slow in the beginning, or just like a take your time kind of energy. I hope that made sense. Like, why rush it, you know? If we have forever, why do we need to rush it? An interesting message. It's true though. I'm kind of feeling like I don't know, it's like when you're together you want to take your time and enjoy like every moment of it. I feel like it's like really sweetly romantic. I don't know why I keep getting that feeling, but that's the feeling that I keep getting from the energy. um, of these cards. I do feel like um, it's like there's a balance. There could be like a need to balance. There could be something different about the two of you. Like there could be an age difference or a cultural difference, or it could be, this could be a long distance thing, because the Chariot can talk about travel. So you guys could have to travel to see each other. That could be why when you're with each other you want to like soak it all in and take in every moment, because it's like only a short amount of time that you get to see each other, kind of a thing. For others of you, it could be like a balancing of the, you know, like if it's like different cultures or even like age, like an age gap. There could be like a balancing of like emotions or maturity levels, or just kind of like working things out, like trying to figure it out, because it's like I feel like it could be something new for both of you. There's a lot of growth here. Some of you, there could be children involved, or you could end up having children with this person. That doesn't have to be the case, but there's definitely a lot of potential for growth in this like relationship, this connection growing into something very fertile. However, you know, doesn't always necessarily have to mean, you know, children, but it's like, you know, if it's like you're trying to grow a garden together, you know, but you can't really do that if the ground isn't fertile. And in this case, like, you have picked a nice plot of land to try and build your garden together with this person, you know what I mean? I hope that made sense. I feel like there's a lot of like emotional balancing and like stability too, because I'm noticing the waterfall behind the Empress. And then we have the Sun. So there are two here, so twins. You or the other person could be a twin, or Gemini. Gemini could be applicable, along with Leo. But this is really nice. I'm getting a feeling of like friendship. But like I said, like the Sun card is just like beaming happy positive energy on any reading it shows up in, whether it's upright or reverse. Pardon me. So seeing the Sun in both of these readings is just fabulous. Like I said, I do really feel like this is good karma. You know, like whatever you've done, whatever you've been working on, you've been building towards, you've been, you know, doing the work and healing the cycles, and, you know, doing the healing, whatever it is that is specific for you, you've been putting in the work, and this is like the universe's way of like rewarding you. I am feeling like the Empress is also Taurus. I'm just feeling really feeling the earth energy of like being maybe you guys do things outdoors. I don't know. But anyway, let's get a light worker message. All right. Some advice, please, for the collective. Doesn't have to necessarily resonate with the messages we've been getting, but just some good advice for them. to know at this time? All right. Okay, so you got 4 of them. The first one is trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? If you're wondering what that is, that's your intuition. So your intuition could be trying to tell you something about this situation. It could be trying to tell you that it's coming in. You could be getting messages. It could be something that doesn't have anything at all to do with this situation. But whatever it is, always trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that. If you feel like you're being called to do something and it doesn't make any sense, or like sometimes it's like it could be something that like maybe is you're afraid to do, and it's like a feel the fear and do it anyway, but only if it feels right, you know, only if it feels right. Which sounds confusing, but I don't really know how else to put that, because that just happens sometimes, you know. You always have to trust your intuition on everything. Okay, so the next one we have is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? That's talking about healing here. It could be childhood traumas or wounds. Everybody has them. There could also be like for some of you, it could be like generational cycles. It could have to do with your mother or your mother's side of the family, but it doesn't have to. That doesn't have to be the case. And you don't have to be a mother to mother yourself. You could, you know, it's just like showing yourself that love and compassion that, especially if you like didn't get that from your own mother as a child, then, you know, giving that to yourself. Because at the end of the day, we have to do our own healing. And when you don't heal your childhood wounds in the sense of like mothering yourself, then you go and look for that in other people and look for other people to bring that to you and to heal these parts of you for you. And that's not how it works. And it's not the responsibility of the other person. And everybody has their own personal healings and their own traumas to work through. So, you know, that's possible that that person doesn't even know how to do that for you or isn't even aware of it within themselves. So that's something that your own healing and your own wounds are your own responsibility. And once you heal that, then you can go out and you can find healthier, happier connections, because you're not going to be going out looking for somebody to heal, you know, parts of you that are broken or hurting, because you've been doing it yourself. So you don't put that pressure on the other person or put the pressure on the relationship or even put the pressure on yourself, you know. It's a little bit of a tangent, I guess, right there. Anyway, the next one we have is you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. I think overthinking is normal. It's a normal part of the healing journey, because it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like programmed into us or if it's just kind of like second nature for us as humans to just kind of go into that. It's like reverting back to a comfort zone of being logical about everything. You know, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be logical by any means. I'm just saying that it's like a balance between the head and the heart. You know, it's the chariot, the balance between the head and the heart. Sometimes logic doesn't fit in, and sometimes good things and blessings don't logically make sense, you know? But that doesn't mean that it's not true or bad just because it doesn't really like make sense, but it feels right. Does that make sense? You know? I hope that makes sense. I can't really think of an example to give. It's kind of like really hard to put it into words. So I'm hoping that makes sense for you. I'm really channeling. Sometimes it's really hard when I like really start channeling to put the feelings into words because it's hard to explain. And understanding. It's hard to explain and understanding. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. The next one we have is Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you probably resonate with being a starseed. You don't have to, but you probably do. And you probably, if you do, resonate with being Pleiades. I think that a lot of people resonate with Pleiades. And it's possible to be more than one, just so you know, because you do have more than one lifetime. So, you know, you're also an earthling. Don't forget that. But, I mean, that's kind of, I guess, the double mission there, right? Channeling and uplifting humanity. Lightworker, starseed. Talking about channeling. That's funny. I like the, what's the word? Cohesiveness. Yeah. Okay, let's get a soul truth one because I really like these and it's really good advice and just food for thought, you know, especially if you do journaling, then these are can be really good journal prompts for you. But we'll get one of these and then we will call it a night. Or call it a day, whatever it is for you. I really like these cards a lot. They're still new, so they're still like stiff and not that easy to shuffle, but I love them anyway. All right, let's get a message. Thank you. Oh, yeah. What does this one say? Am I on the right path? Am I on the right path? The question of the day, of every day. Who doesn't like, I mean, yeah, it's like, am I on the right path and what's the meaning of life? You know? And how is it that like printers can flip paper inside of them and like, okay, I just need to figure that one out on YouTube. But anyway, I have a lot of questions. So it says, sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Didn't I say soul contract? I said that. Yeah. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Literally channeled this card. I was just like channeling this card. I love it. Got a little excited there. All right. Today's soul action. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. I love it. I love it. It's that feel the fear and do it anyway. Trust it. You're on the right path. Just keep doing what it is that you're doing. Trust your instincts. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. There are beautiful things coming in. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for everybody. Like this is amazing. Beautiful reading. I'm happy that I was called to do this reading. I really hope that it helped you and that it resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, have a wonderful day or night or whenever it is that you are tuning into this. And I will see you in the next one.